It's TA with MK. It's TA with MK. Hello there, thank you for clicking on the video. I just want to give you a quick heads up that the price predictions in this video for this coin are based on a formula that I came up with. I'll leave a link in the description to that video where I discuss more in depth how I came up with these numbers. Just understand that in this particular video, we'll just be discussing the price predictions, briefly touching on the formula, but again, the more in-depth analysis of exactly where I've come up with these numbers and percents are all going to be inside of that video. Watch that first, come back, watch this. Optimism. The coin that we're going to be talking about today is Optimism, ticker OP. Going to do our best to give some price predictions. Let's go. Now, unless this is your first video, this should be a broken record by this point, but before we can apply this coin to our formula to get some price predictions, we first need to gather some information. We're here on CoinGecko.com. I've searched OP or Optimism. What we need to write down is the current rank, which is at the time of making this video, number 46. We want to get the circulating supply and the max supply. Circulating supply usually differs from the max supply, so we'll need to do a little research to find out if there's any token unlocks coming up in the near future, or during the time period at least that I plan on selling, so I can get some accurate predictions. Now, there's quite a few websites you can use to obtain this information. Typically, I use cryptorank.io. However, it just wasn't really showing me as cleanly as I'd like when the unlocks were coming up, so I found another website for this video, dropstab.com. And the nice thing about this one is if I go down under Optimism, it has an area that says unlocking events, and it's showing me all of the coin unlocks coming up for this coin. So I plan on selling this coin sometime before the end of 2025. So I'm going to want to add up all these different unlocks that fall between now and then I want to use that number added to the current circulating supply to give me the number that I'm going to use for my formula. Upon a little closer look and zooming in, you can see here that at the end of every month, they unlock 24.16 million OP. And I actually scrolled down and noticed that at the end of December of 2025, they'll start unlocking 48, just double basically, 48.32 I want to say it is. Yes, 48.32. So we'll want to just add up all the 24.16s, add it to the current circulating supply, and I plan on selling this coin before they switch to the 48.32 million unlock. So that ended up being 20 months, so we took 24.16 million, times it by 20 months, and got 483.2 million. And now we're going to add 483.2 million, so 483.2 million plus the current circulating supply of 1,006,141,600, and this is going to be the number that we use for the circulating supply for our formula. Okie dokie, now we're going to head over to my Google Sheets document. Link, as always, will be in the description. The brief nutshell description of this, without watching my other video, which I recommend that you do, is I'm basically taking Bitcoin projections, and then from there I have market cap projections for each position rank out of the top 100. And if you come over here to the formula, all that it is, which I did not make up, is just market cap divided by circulating supply equals price. Now that's literally how you come up with the price of a coin, is you take its current market cap, you divide it by the current circulating supply, and that's how you get the price that you're looking at for whatever coin you know that you're looking at. So then all that I'm really doing is just taking a potential market cap based on whatever predicted position we think the coin can reach. We're dividing that by the new circulating supply, you know, accounting for token unlocks and things of that nature, and then that's giving us predicted prices, you know, of course, based on how high Bitcoin can go. Alrighty, as always, I will do the first one for you and then just present the data for the rest. So all that we're going to do is down here on position 46, which is where the coin currently sits, we're going to take this first projected market cap of 5.5 billion. We're going to input that in here, and then we're going to divide it by that circulating supply that we came up with, which was 1,489,341,600, and that gives us a projected price of $3.69. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my handy dandy notepad here, just with these different projections. Now if it stays put at 46, we have projections of $3.69, $4.09, $4.70, and $5.30, average price of $4.44. If the coin were to bump up to position 30, we have projections of $6.84, $7.52, $8.66, $9.80, average price of $8.20. And if it were to bump all the way up to position 20 or something close to that, we have predictions of $11.34, $12.48, 1436 and 1624, average price of $13.60. Now this little tidbit down here we're going to come back to at the end of the video. I just want to show the importance of the token unlocks as it relates to this coin specifically, and probably some other coins you'll run into along the way, just how much it could fluctuate, what the price could actually do depending on when you sell it. What I'd like to quickly do now is just present the data on a TradingView chart. So what we have here is position number 46 in yellow, average price 444, position 30 in blue, average price 820, position number 20 in red, average price 1360. And if we zoom in over here, we can see that from where we sit now, to hit 444 would be about a 44% gain. To hit $8.20 would be about a 166% gain. And if we went all the way up to $13.60, that'd be about a 341% gain. So what's my final prediction for the price of Optimism for this bull run? Well, it's a little tricky because of the unlock schedule. Let me explain. So if we go back over here to my notepad that I had, what I was showing here is that, for example, at position number 20, if Bitcoin hit 130K, we had a price of $16.24. Now that was based off selling it in 20 months, or if in 20 months that's when it actually hit that price. Well, if it happened in 10 months, for example, there would be far less coins in circulation, and it would actually, by that exact same formula, would actually hit $19.40. In fact, let me quickly give even a better example. So what if Bitcoin were to hit 91K, which really isn't that far away from where price is now, in 4 months? Well, then the circulating supply for Optimism at that point would only be 1,102,621,600. So then apply that to the formula where you take the 5.5 billion, which was the projected market cap for 91K, if the coin was even just where it's at now at position 46, and then that actually gives you a price of $4.98, which is significantly higher than $3.69. See what I mean? So all that being said, I'm a man of averages. So instead of 10 months or 20 months, we're going to do the average of 15 months, the position 30's average market cap of 12.2 billion with the circulating supply that would result from 15 months. And that actually gives us a price of $8.93. So what is my prediction for OP for this bull run? Somewhere around $9, which from this point would be a 3x. Now, granted, that could be a little bit on the conservative side. If Bitcoin tops 115 or 120K and beyond, it's going to go much, much higher. But again, this to me would be the safe area where a lot of profits could be taken. And a 3x, honestly, for a coin already in position 46 is not all that bad. That'll wrap it up for today's video. If you guys are enjoying these price prediction videos, do me a favor on your way out and please remember to leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. It's TA.